My name is Chelsea Pascal, and we're going to be doing a neurological assessment. All right, so first I'm going to assess her consciousness, her level of consciousness. And can you tell me your name and your birthday?
Jessica Didigan, 1/14/90.
And can you tell me what year it is now?
2019.
Can you tell me where you're at?
A house.
And can you tell me who the president is?
Trump.
Perfect. So she is completely alert and oriented. The next thing I'm going to do, I would normally test the cranial nerves. I have previously done this in other videos, but we'll run through them real quickly. The cranial nerve 1 is the olfactory, so that's your sense of smell. We have already tested this. Her sense of smell is intact. The second one is her optic nerve. I have previously tested this through her visual acuity. I've also tested her 3rd, 4th, and 6th cranial nerve. I did that with the ocular motions of her eyes. I have tested cranial nerve 5 when I did her jaw strength, her clenching of her jaw. I have tested cranial nerve 7, which is the facial nerve, when I asked her to smile, raise her eyebrows, frown, all of that. I have done cranial nerve 8 when I tested for hearing, the whisper test. I tested also cranial nerve 9 and 10 when I asked her with the tongue blade to say ah. That is the vagus and the hypoglosopharyngeal nerve. I have done cranial nerve 11 when I asked her to turn her head against resistance as well as shrug her shoulders. And then I also have tested cranial nerve 12 when she is speaking and it is very clear and distinct. So the next thing I'm going to move on to is the sensory aspect of the neurological status. So what I'm going to do is take this tongue blade, break it in half, so I have a sharp end and a dull end. What I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to have you close your eyes. I'm going to touch you with one side of this. I need you to tell me if it's sharp or dull.
Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Dull.
All right, so her sense of touch is intact. I'm going to do the same thing this time. I will use a lighter touch. So I'm going to use this cotton swab. You just tell me when you're able to feel it touch your skin. Just say now or yes.
Now. 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 Now.
All right, her sense of light touch is intact. The next thing I'm going to do is test for stereognosis. I'm going to have you put out your right hand. I'm going to put an object in here. Can you tell me what that object is?
A key?
Yes. All right. I'm going to have you put out your left hand. Same thing. Tell me what this object is now.
A coin.
Yes. All right. So that is intact. She understands what those are. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tuning fork here, and I'm going to have you tell me. I'm going to make it vibrate and put it on a bony surface. I'm going to have you tell me when the vibration starts and when it stops. Okay? All right.
Now. Now.
Okay.
Now. 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 Now.
Okay. I'm going to move to your knees.
Now. 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 Now.
And your ankles.
Now. 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 Now.
All right, so that sense is intact. The next thing I'm going to do is test some reflexes. So we're going to start with the bicep reflex. So what I'm going to have you do, I'm going to hold your arm, and you just relax your arm in here. Perfect. I'm going to hit my thumb, and you should have a reaction with your bicep tendon. As you can see, her reflex is intact. We'll move on to the same side. forearm to forearm. All right, that is intact. The next thing will be the tricep reflex. So I'm going to have your arm just go dead. Let me hold on to your arm for you. We're going to hit the tricep tendon. All right, come around to this side. Same thing, just let your arm go dead. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to do the patellar. Ready? Okay. Okay. And we'll do the Achilles. So we'll slightly turn your foot out. We'll hit right here against your Achilles. Great. Flex against me. Great. Flex against me there too. Okay, so each one of her reflexes is intact. Everything looks normal. Skin looks great. And that concludes this portion of the neurological test.